Welcome back everyone. Warm wishes to all dear friends and students. I am Rohit Shinde, working as assistant professor in Department of Chemistry of Mahatma Gandhi Vidya Mandir's Arts, Science and Commerce College Manmad. Friends, in the last video lecture we have seen introduction, postulates and features of molecular orbital theory. Also, we have seen linear combination of atomic orbital approximation. In this video lecture, we will see shapes of s, p and d orbitals and different types of combinations of different atomic orbitals. So let us start with shape of s orbital. S orbital possesses spherical shape. As you can see in this diagram, all the x, y and z, all the three axes are passing through the s orbital. Hence, s orbital is called as a non-directional orbital. Next, shape of p orbitals. P orbital possesses dumbbell shape. It is shown here. There are three types of p orbitals. First one is px, py and pz. In case of px orbital, x-axis passes through the lobes of p orbital. In case of py orbital, y-axis is passing through the lobes of p orbital. In case of pz orbital, z-axis is passing through the lobes of p orbital. In other words, we can say px orbital pointing along the x-axis, py orbital pointing along the y-axis, while pz orbital pointing along the z-axis. Now let us see shapes of d orbitals. There are 5 different types of d orbital, namely dxy, dxz, dyz, dx square minus y square and dz square orbitals. All the 5 d orbitals are not identical and there are in fact 2 sets of d orbitals. First, dz square and dx square minus y square orbitals form one set having their lobes pointing along the axis. Second, dxy, dxz, dyz, these three orbitals form second set and have lobes present in between the axis. So let us discuss dxy orbital. In case of dxy orbital, lobes are lying in between the x and y axis and these lobes are perpendicular to z axis, while in case of dxz orbital, lobes are lying in between x and z axis and these lobes are perpendicular to y axis. In case of dyz orbital, lobes are lying in between y and z axis and these lobes are perpendicular to x axis. In case of dx square minus y square, lobes of d orbital are passing through x and y axis. In case of dz square orbital, lobes are passing through z axis. So as we have discussed, all the 5 d orbitals are not similar and d orbitals possess double dumbbell shape. SS combination of atomic orbitals. Suppose two s orbitals of two atoms combine, the wave functions describe one s atomic orbital. Two combinations of the wave functions are possible. First, where the signs of wave function are similar, and the second, when signs of wave function are different. When the lobes which overlap have the same sign, this results in a bonding molecular orbital with increased electron density between the nuclei. When the overlapping lobes have the opposite signs, this gives an anti-bonding molecular orbital with a reduced electron density in between the nuclei. Here, bonding molecular orbital is sigma and anti-bonding molecular orbital is sigma star. In anti-bonding molecular orbital, there is formation of one node. When electron density of oppositely signed wave function repel each other, then only there is formation of node. Next type of combination, sp combination of atomic orbitals. In sp combination, s orbital may combine with p orbital when s orbital of one atom combine with p orbital of the other atom. This combination takes place only when lobes of p orbital are pointing along the axis joining the nuclei. When the lobes which overlap have the same sign, this results in a bonding molecular orbital with increased electron density between the nuclei. When the overlapping lobes have opposite signs, the anti-bonding molecular orbital with a reduced electron density in between the nuclei is formed. pp combination of atomic orbitals. Consider first the combination of two p orbitals in which both orbitals have lobes pointing along the axis joining the nuclei. Here, px atomic orbital of one atom combines with px atomic orbital of another atom. Here, both px orbital combines in an axial manner and hence forms sigma bond. Both bonding and anti-bonding molecular orbital are produced and shown in this diagram. When lobes having opposite sign, there is formation of anti-bonding molecular orbital. This sigma star anti-bonding molecular orbital possesses one node. Next, consider the combination of p orbital which have lobes perpendicular to the axis joining the nuclei. Here, py atomic orbital of one atom combines with py atomic orbital of another atom. As shown in this diagram, the combination takes place in a lateral way or sidewise manner. Lateral overlap of orbital produces pi bonding and pi star anti-bonding molecular orbital. So, as you can see, when signs of wave function are similar, then there is formation of bonding molecular orbital, and this is a pi BMO, pi bonding molecular orbital. When signs of wave function of atomic orbital are different, there is formation of pi star anti-bonding molecular orbital. In this type of pp combination, there is formation of pi molecular orbitals. The basic difference between sigma molecular orbitals and pi molecular orbitals we will discuss now. The sigma molecular orbitals are formed when lobes of atomic orbitals pointing along the axis, while pi molecular orbitals are formed when the lobes of atomic orbital are perpendicular to the line joining the two nuclei. In case of sigma molecular orbitals, the electron density is concentrated between the nuclei, while in pi molecular orbitals, the electron density is zero in between the nuclei. In case of sigma molecular orbitals, all sigma bonding molecular orbitals are symmetric about the internuclear axis, and all the sigma anti-bonding molecular orbitals are unsymmetric, while in case of pi molecular orbitals, they have no symmetry about the internuclear axis, and all the pi anti-bonding moleculars are unsymmetric. Now we will discuss PD combination of atomic orbitals. Here, combination of p orbital of one atom with the d orbital of the other atom produces one bonding and one anti-bonding molecular orbital as shown in this diagram. Here, overlap between the p and d orbital is lateral overlap, which produces pi bonding and pi star anti-bonding. When signs of wave function are similar, there is formation of pi BMO, pi bonding molecular orbital. When signs of wave function of atomic orbital are different, there is formation of pi star anti-bonding molecular orbital. Now let us see DD combination of atomic orbital. It is possible to combine two d atomic orbitals. The combination of d orbital of one atom with the d orbital of the other atom produces bonding and anti-bonding molecular orbitals, which are delta and delta star. In this diagram, formation of delta bonding molecular orbital is shown, but formation of delta star anti-bonding molecular orbital is not shown since the diagram becomes much more complicated. Now let us see non-bonding combinations of atomic orbital. The orbitals which do not take part in bonding are called as a non-bonding molecular orbital. These orbitals of atoms either have low energy or they are not having a proper symmetry. Hence, they are not used for bonding. This diagram shows the symmetry is unsuitable for combination of orbital. So non-bonding combinations are s with py, s orbital with pz orbital, px orbital with py orbital, px orbital with dyz orbital. These are some unsuitable combination for bonding. Hence, these are the some non-bonding combinations of atomic orbital. Thank you for watching this video. In next video lecture, we will learn rules for linear combination of atomic orbital and different examples of molecular orbital energy level diagram for homonuclear diatomic molecules. For any questions, contact me on email ID shown here. Please like and share this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.